Hey you guys, Desmond here.
And LaCresha.
And welcome back to the channel.
Ooh.
And today we are here to discuss Drag Race Italia Season 3, Episode 3. But before we get into it, I want to remind everyone to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel because we are so close to our goal of 500 subscribers. So pretty please, with all the cherries on top, we will love you forever if you subscribe and join this crazy, chaotic family. So, what did we think of Drag Race Italia Season 3, Episode 3?
It was good.
This was a good episode. I gotta give Italy their props this season.
Mm-hmm.
I wish Paramount would have stepped in sooner.
Mm.
Because they're really giving this season. And Priscilla is an amazing host this season. I didn't like Priscilla. I think I've made that clear.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what it is about this season. But Priscilla, because when she clocked old dude for talking to Melissa, talking about wish it was minimal, baby. I was like, you better. But yeah, I'm enjoying Priscilla. I'm enjoying this season.
Mm-hmm.
Because, season 1, Priscilla, I love the queens, but Priscilla pissed me all the way off when she called Avant-Garde a truck driver. I'm never going to forgive her for that. And then season 2, she was a little better, but she was still kind of weird. But this season, I gotta give. I'm not sure if Paramount said something to her. They're like, now listen, we'll keep you, but you're gonna have to get your shit together. Or maybe the change up in the judging panel. I don't know, something with Paramount taking over. Priscilla is like a whole new host. This ain't the same Priscilla we got in the first 2 seasons. These looks are 10 times better, but then again, that came with the Paramount budget. You did. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the gig. So, it is right after Amy's elimination. They come in, they read her message, and they wipe it away. They congratulate Sylvania de la Mañana for winning the challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go into the title screen. Normally I don't put the title screen, but I keep forgetting to talk about it. Baby, I love how Priscilla was like, put me in the title screen. Nobody else, other than RuPaul, of course, is in the title screen. Like Brazil,
Right.
Mexico, none of them. It's just the title. But Priscilla's like, no, put me on there. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right now. Right now. But it's the next day. But it's the next day in the workroom. They're sitting there talking. And it's now time for the room mail from Priscilla. She walks into the room. She says hello. And in comes Chiaras. Love her to death. Honestly, I wouldn't be mad if she was the host. I said it before, I'll say it again. Like, she could host. Priscilla could be like the Michelle Visage instead of the other way around. I'm just saying, like, Chiaras, okay? I trust this lady. But
she does a really good job, though.
She does a really good job. She announced that this week it's a musical and there's no mini challenge. Which that kind of threw me off because, the international version is pretty much have a mini challenge every week.
Right.
But they're like, nah, we got a rules go, honey. We ain't got time for no mini challenge.
Nope.
But they had to audition for the roles.
Yeah.
I feel like they did that with España season 2, or was it 3? It was either 2 or 3 with their musical. They done it there. But yeah, here they are. They have to sing and dance. And this was so much fun watching them do this. I really had a good time here. I felt like it went on just a hair too long, but I did enjoy myself. So, so it's okay. Oh, when Melissa and the choreographer got up and danced and showed them how it was done, I was like, all right, y'all better quit. Y'all better quit. Y'all better stop. But yeah, it was all so good. My only thing is we didn't get to see them rehearse on the main stage, nor did we find out what roles they got until the performance started.
Right.
I'm like, oh, okay. Cool. So they come in, they get ready, and now it's time to get to the main stage where Priscilla once again has her legs out. But then again, I would probably be one of them queens to have my legs out all the time too. I most likely would be that queen.
Look, if I had great legs,
Touch
I
the
would
skin,
too.
because I like my legs. So touch the skin, touch all the skin, honey. The only thing is, I would have to get rid of this farmer's tan.
Mm-hmm.
Because from the knee up, I am white as hell. And you know, it's finna enter winter, so that means I'm finna get even brighter.
Whiter.
Lord. Like, I finally got to a tone I like. And yeah, it's winter
It's about to
time.
go
So,
all out the
so
window.
I'm finna go 3 shades brighter. But what did we think of Priscilla'S look this week?
It's very Barbie-esque. I just wish her hair was different.
It is very Barbie-esque. I like the hair. I love this look. I think the makeup, like the team behind Priscilla this season is doing a great job. I could see a different wig on this, but like I don't hate this wig. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't mind it. I don't mind it. And can we talk about the heels? Like you can't really see it in the screenshot, but Priscilla be wearing heels, honey.
Yes.
Them stiletto pumps in the club, baby. Come out tipping each week. Because you know RuPaul has those two. There's 2 heels she likes to wear. If you notice, it's the same 2 heels back and forth. And baby, they are nothing like these here, baby. Tippins. All right. So we are joined this week by Chiari, Paola, and her sister Chiari. Apparently they're a musical group. I didn't know that. So when I saw that it was their musical, and I'm like, okay, cool. So I went and looked it up. They are a group. Like every group, they separated for a little bit, but they're actually sisters as well. You can tell which sister is the party sister. Because our regular judge here, honey. But Miss Chiari here was a little, she was a little timid. She was a little laid back. She's probably the older sister too. I don't know if it's true or not, but she gives older sister vibe. And then Miss Paola here gives the younger sister, I'm gonna do what I want, middle finger in the air. Now, if y'all know that song, put that in the comments, because we definitely need to be friends if y'all know that song. That's a deep cut right there. But yeah, I really enjoyed them. I was like, oh, look at the sissies. Alright, so now it's time for the musical. Now, our narrator here was Silvania Della Mignana. What did we think of her performance here?
I don't remember her.
Overall, I will say this. Nobody would have went home this episode. I must be feeling generous because it's the holiday season. But this musical was everything. This musical was really good, and I would not have sent anybody home this week.
Really?
I would not. I wouldn't have. No. Like, even when Priscilla said in the judging, everyone did great in the musical, so we're just going to judge you off of your outfits. And yeah, the 2 people with the worst outfits were in the bottom. But this week, nobody would have went home. And they're doing the design challenge next week. Yeah, 11 Queens ain't going to stop a design challenge from happening. But yeah, I thought she did a really good job. We move on to the Pink Fairy, which is Layla Yarn. Again, I'm going to sound like a broken record. She did a really good job. She just flowed. And I was worried about her, but she did a really good job. What did you think?
I think she did a pretty decent job.
She did. Moving onwards to the Green Fairy, which was, looking at my notes here, Sissy Lee. I love saying Sissy Lee's name. I love saying Sissy Lee.
Yeah, she was actually really good.
Oh, yeah, she was great. She was great. Now, her runway, which got her in the bottom, but she did an amazing job here. She really did. Moving on to the Blue Fairy, Let me see. This is La Prada. This was okay for me. Like, she wasn't bad, but like she did her job. She did a good job. Like, she didn't really like go out of her way. You know what I'm saying? But she did a good job. I was really entertained. Like I said, I've watched the musical twice, on my own, and then to get screenshots. And each time, just like with the one with the UK, I was so entertained. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, yeah, they'd have been mad at me because I would have been pushing for nobody to go home. I'm like, listen, producers, if we got to send 3 bitches home next week, let me keep all of them this week. It's a design challenge next week. I guarantee you there'll be about 3-4 of them that ain't right. We can send them home then.
Right.
But yeah, good job here. Up next we have Vagiria. I think I got it right. I think I finally got it down. Vagiria, who plays Chiaras, which is the blonde sister, obviously.
Right.
I thought she did a good job. Thought she did a great job. That runaway, we'll talk about that. Like I said, when Priscilla said we're judging these runways, I automatically knew who the bottom 2 was. I'm like, oh. Now, I was confused by the low placement. I'm like, hey, I like her look. But I knew who that bottom 2 was. I'm like, yeah. And it was you, sis. But you really did a good job. You could tell dancing is not her forte. But she really did a good job. She was committed to the character. And her and Melissa played off of each other really well. Because, Melissa played the other sister. Yeah. And we need to talk to these producers. Because y'all know this girl can't dance. Why would y'all give her the lead?
To create some drama.
Y'all, baby, I think it was determined for her to go home this episode regardless. I really think so. I said it again. Up next is Melissa Bianchini playing Paola 8.
Yes.
8. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
With dessert.
With dessert on the side, honey.
Yes.
With dessert on the side. This was just so good, so good. We're going to keep it pushing because that last episode was long, honey. So we have LaShiva here. I thought LaShiva did a great job here.
She did.
It was so entertaining, so engaging. I was just...
Round of applause.
Round of applause. Round of applause. Make that ass clap. I'm just saying. Real good job. So now for her little sidekicks. I'm sorry. It's this screenshot that gets me. But this is Morgana Cosmica. I thought she did I'm repeating myself. She did a good job compared to the other sidekick as well, because the other sidekick, you barely saw her.
Right.
Like, if there was going to be a bottom, I really thought it was going to be her because you barely saw her. I don't even think she had very many lines.
Did she have any lines?
I think she did. I think. Let's go ahead and talk about her. Lightning Aurora. Like I said, like, it was hard for me to get a screenshot of just her. I had to get it here.
Right.
Because they never once just zoomed in on her.
They never panned to her.
No.
So that must mean she just didn't perform very well.
I don't think she didn't. I don't think it was the fact that she didn't perform well. I think it was just what the role was. And plus, a lot of times when you have these small roles, there's like that one little dance number or one song where y'all kind of break out for a quick second. They didn't have that for these two. They were literally just flies on the wall.
So then that must mean that they performed the absolute worst on the
I don't think they performed the worst. I think they did the best they could with what they were given, and they weren't given much.
Facts.
That's the way I look at it. And I'll be mad after we did all the audition. You gave me this role? Baby, give me the narrator, honey. I'm supposed to be front and center. Or give me LaShiva's role. Oh, I would have ate that up. You know I love me.
I'm not about to play with you.
Okay. Up next is Lena Galore. I thought she did a good job. I was really surprised by that little moment. Priscilla was like, "Girl, you need to get your shit together." I was like, "Oh, I guess they're seeing something we didn't see." But I thought she did a good job here. What did you think?
That's what I was thinking too, because I was like, "Wow, that came out of nowhere."
Yeah. And then last but definitely not least, we have Saario here. 8. 8.
Yeah, that was funny.
Oh, once she came out of that disco ball and started giving us that 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm like, you better show him the big girl can move. You better show him.
Right?
You better show him. We can twirl just like the rest of them. Shoot.
True.
But yeah. Overall, this was a really fun musical, and like I said earlier, I wouldn't have sent anybody home. I'm not sure if
two different series.
Like, I'm not sure if I'm just feeling generous this week, but I wouldn't have sent.
He got enough sleep this week.
Honestly, part of me feels like, you know, the days where RuPaul like just makes some weird ass decisions. I'm like, did she get enough sleep last night? Could this be an impulse decision here that she's gonna have to think about later? Like, why'd I do that?
Right, rectify.
Now, why did I give Georges that design win? Why did I do that? Why did I do that?
Why didn't I give Jan that win for the Madonna challenge?
You know, I stand 10 toes down that she should have won that. I stand 10 toes down.
I want to rule the world.
You know, that's one of the few musicals, like, I'll go back and listen to. Like, because everybody ate. Even she who shall not be named, her part ate too. Like, everybody did such a great job. Honestly, nobody would have went home. Oh, wait, nope, never mind. Take that back. I just remembered that episode. Yeah, there was 2 that needed the lip sync. One for sure. One for sure. And that one would have ruined it for everybody else. Because now, baby, you got to lip sync for that. And I don't even think she lip synced that episode. No, she didn't. Now I think about it. Because they put Heidi in the bottom for no reason. And who they put Heidi up in there against? Was it Britta? Yeah, it was Britta. Now, Britta, I understood. But we all know Jackie Cox should have been in that bottom too, honey. Should have been in that bottom too. But hey, love me some Jackie Cox. Can't wait to meet her one day. But yeah, let's get back to the category.
This season of Drag Race.
Oh, baby, I have so many down. I don't think I've gone back to 12 just yet, but I'll get to 12 and be like, no, this is what should have happened. But the category for this week is Long Live Love. Up first is Sissy Lee. Baby, what was this?
You didn't know.
I love you, Sissy Lee, but you walked out in this, I'm like...
This was like a cop-out outfit.
Like, some people really went in on what love is. And you're like, you know what? I'm coming out as a big heart. Fuck it.
Yes. You could have came out as Cupid.
Well, we had 2 Cupids, so that would have been one too many at that point.
Well, too many Cupids.
Venus, you could have been the goddess of love, Venus. Like, there was so much that could have been done here. I do like the boots, though. You know, I love a good thigh high.
Yeah.
And I do like the proportions of this, but I don't like the wig either. I don't like the wig. I don't like the wig.
The wig looks like the booby heads from Little Nicky.
Up next is Layla Yarn. Oh, I thought this was stunning. I thought this was stunning.
I like the little lace beard.
My only thing is I didn't really get long live or love.
Long live
Or
love.
I only get long live love here. It's cute though.
I got let them eat cake.
As you know, the screenshot says right here, theater. I get very theater, darling. Very theater.
Mm-hmm.
But, oh, maybe this is supposed to be like maybe a deconstructed wedding dress? Maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. And then if that's the case, I can see the love there.
Right.
Because just looking at the bottom half here, and I'm like, that looks like the bottom half of a wedding dress now that I talk out loud. But yeah, let's move on to Lightning Aurora. This was cute.
Mm-hmm.
This was cute. I was like, okay, I can get jiggy with this. Soft too.
Yeah.
Soft too. What did you think of this look?
It was okay. Like, I didn't quite get
Long live love, yeah.
Long live love out of that. Or what the tears were for, but you know.
Up next is
They've
the Prada.
been talking about I murdered my husband. I was like, okay.
Up next is the Prada. And a mother's love. I thought this was beautiful.
Yes, I love that dress.
Oh, this dress is everything. I want one in
It
every
is
color.
everything.
I want one in every color.
Yes, I want it in that color specifically. It looks like a classic Disney princess mom.
You know, before they kill her. Because, you know, Disney hates... Disney hates moms.
You know, the only Disney movie where mom is still alive is literally Lady and the Tramp. Because that's what that reminds me of, is the mother.
I'm trying to think. I think so. Like, yeah, mother, I think that's the only one.
In Moana.
I was thinking Moana, but I haven't seen Moana in so long. I'm just like...
No, mom's still alive in Moana. Grandma dies.
Peter Pan, Wendy's mom is still alive. But she's not a princess.
But she doesn't necessarily count.
As a princess, yeah. But yes, you look good here, honey. Moving on to Melissa Bianchini, 8. Forget you talking about, I wish this was a mini movie. No, a drag queen is never minimal. I know that's right, Priscilla. You know it's 2023 when I'm agreeing with Priscilla. Never thought in a million years I would agree with her. But this is stunning, beautiful, breathtaking, never been done, shall never be done again. What did you think?
Oh, I loved it. It was gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. Gorgeous, darling. Gorgeous. All right, let's move onward to Lena Galore. Let me zoom in on this one because it was hard getting a full body shot of this one. I'm like, come on, show them. They all stop at the end of the stage. Just give us the full body. Dang. But anyway, this is cute.
Yeah.
I like the little gold heart that she was carrying. The outfit, if we were judging off of runway, this is the outfit I think should have been in that low position instead of Morgana. But,
right.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
Let's move on to LaShiva.
LaShiva.
Giving us dominatrix realness, darling. Hey, this is a form of love.
Hey.
It is a form of love, honey. I feel like I've seen this dress like before, like on the show.
Really?
I'm not sure if it was Italy, but I think I've seen something very similar to this. I do think it's stunning. I think it's a beautiful shape. I would have chosen a different wig.
Right.
But I really love this look. And if you're going to go the BDSM route, I would have taken it to the next level. Maybe even wear the little mask too, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Maybe just a little bit more to, you know, really drive in the BDSM of it. But yeah, I like this look. I like it. What did you think of this look?
I think the dress is gorgeous.
It is. It is.
I didn't get BDSM out of it, but...
Honestly, if she didn't have the whip...
Exactly. Because other than that, it just looks like a really pretty wedding dress with some.
And I think that's why I was like, I would have added some more BDSM isms around me. to go
a
with
choker, a ball gag.
Yeah, like just to bump it up
I
just a
would
little
have
bit
made
more.
it so that you could see my thigh high leather boots underneath.
Excuse me.
You know those are contagious.
I'm sorry. Up next is Oh, I said it a
You're
second
gonna
ago.
have 500 people.
Vaziria.
The Zero.
Vaziria. Baby, what was this?
I don't know. She like the Mad Hatter of Hearts.
Honey, I don't know. This was a chop. A big chop. A big nasty chop. As soon as she walked out. No. Turn around.
Like, no.
Turn back around.
That was not the prompt.
I mean, technically it is. But it's still a chop. A big one. Up next is Morgana Cosmica. I felt like they were a little too harsh on this look. I thought this was cute. Mm-hmm. I want one. I
don't.
I do. Like, I can see Danny really just twirling around in this. Like, I wouldn't change nothing about this. Like, I really love this look. It's one of my favorites of the week. It's not.
I don't like the wig. The wig is a lot with all of the feathers.
Your face is a lot with all the feathers.
Not gonna say nothing. 'Cause we was gonna say some rude stuff, and then we wouldn't be friends no more.
Not that we're not gonna be friends anymore. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Finna say, as long as it's funny, I can forgive a lot of things if it's funny. Because, you know, I have that. People think I'm weird for how dark my sense of humor is. I can't help it. I can't help it. I find it funny. I shouldn't.
It be that way.
It be that way.
I have a very dry sense of humor. And so, like, things that most people are, like, cackling at, I'm just kind of like, what?
Mine is dark. Like, to go back to what Kate Butch said in that confessional about Carmel, about, her and Robin Williams are just alike. Neither one of them are telling jokes right now. Ooh, that was like, dark. Ooh. That was dark. I was like, I shouldn't be laughing. But yeah, I love this look. I want one. I wish it would have been red. I know she was Cupid, and Cupid is typically white. But, like, I would have done this in red.
It's some red accents.
Maybe even orange. Oh, no, that peach. Like, that peachy color. Oh, that would have just took it to the next level on me. So I want one in peach. That's what it is. I want one in peach. Mm-hmm. Moving on to Savannah Della Mignana. Love this.
Yes, this is so.
It was so cute, sweet. So fun. It checked every box for me. Mm-hmm. I'm like, look at Savannah finally getting us a good runaway look. I'm so happy. Because you know this my sis. You know this my sis, but her runways don't always be hidden.
No.
And then up next we have Saario 8.
Mm.
Oh, and even before the reveal of the flag at the end, I'm like, oh, she eating. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum, yum. So,
yeah, I really like the fabric.
So out of all of these looks here, who had your favorite look?
Who was the mother one again?
The who?
I said, who was the one in the blue again?
Oh, baby, who was that in the blue?
I'm going.
Is that La Prada? I think it's La Prada.
Yes, La Prada.
Baby,
La Prada's was my favorite.
My favorite is Saario's. Like, 8 the house down boots, yes, God. So I think I would have pulled like the premiere of UK5 and kept like my 5 favorites or 6 favorites on the stage and be like, y'all are the tops this week. Congratulations. Woo! And then the top 2 would have lip synced for the win, which would have been Saario and Melissa Bianchini for me. I think them two were the best of the night. But the sisters thanked them for an amazing musical. And after the queens were called safe, Priscilla's like, hey, Lena Galore, get your shit together.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm like, oh. Baby, I would have pissed myself. Let me be on that stage. RuPaul says I'm safe. And it's like, Danny, huh? I'm like, what?
Fix it.
Okay.
Fix it now.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go cry in the corner now.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to go cry in the corner now. But yeah, we find out that the tops and bottoms of this week are as followed. In the top, we have Saario, Melissa Bianchini, and Silvania Del Mañana. In the bottom, we have Morgana Cosmica, Sissy Lee, and Viziria. Why can't I said it? Viziria. This is her last episode. I'll be fine. Even if we're just basing it off of runways, I think Lena should have been in the bottom over Morgana, me personally. But I do agree with the top 3 when it comes to the runways. I don't know. I might have put La Prada in the top instead of Silvania if we're talking about runways. But, like I said, I would have judged this completely different than they did. So, we found out that the winner... Oh, the sisters came in untucked. I thought that was really cute.
Yeah. And I was like, look at them trying to be like America.
And then Silvania almost in tears just talking about how important they are. Ugh. Don't do it. Don't do it. But we find out that the winner is Saario. Do you agree?
She did good.
She did really good. And I think she had the best runway. So I will say yes. Even though in my head it would have been a top 2, her and Melissa, and I feel like Melissa would have wore her out, so she wouldn't have actually won. But still, this was good. And she won a cash tip of 1,000 euros. So, in the bottom, we have Sissy Lee and Viziria. I'm worse than the queens in the damn confessionals not being able to say her name. But yeah, they are our bottom 2.
I wonder if there are going to be like clips of that. Montage of everybody just mispronouncing her name.
But I don't. Yeah. I said or at least they should have been the bottom 2 if we're talking about runway. So they lip sync to Marie Chaos by Paola and Chiaras. What did you think of this lip sync?
It was okay.
No, it wasn't. I would have sent them both home.
Yeah.
I would have sent them both home. I'm like, oh yeah, Priscilla's finna send them both to the house. Yep, going to the house. Nope, that ain't what happened. But yeah, that
went from we would have had a top 2 to nobody sent them both home.
My thing, if there had to been a bottom 2, and these 2 were the bottom 2, I would have sent them both home. But that's not how I would have judged this episode. So we wouldn't even be in this situation here.
Right.
But we find out that Sissy Lee won the lip sync. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Which means we must say goodbye to Viziria. Bye, Sissy. Mwah. We'll miss you. So they'll take...
Why you just say bye, Sissy?
I was calling her Sissy, not actually Sissy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah. I see where you were going. I'm like...
Right.
So they talking about take me up, up. We can fly tonight. And we find out that next week they will be doing a design challenge out of materials that are red. So, yes, they're doing a Devil Wears Prada situation because they made that reference in the room mail from Priscilla. So, I'm excited. You know, I love me a good design challenge, even though that would be one of the challenges I would struggle in. If they're going to take me out, it's going to be a design challenge.
Watch that happen like week 2.
It better be a good song. I better know my words.
Yeah, facts.
I better know my words. But I've always said if I'm going to step into that workroom, I'm going to at least know how to make like a simple dress. Even if it has to be made out of unconventional materials, I want to be able to at least sew together a simple, just something to be safe. I don't want to win. I'm not the next ultimate designer, Project Runway, you. Just enough to hear that I'm safe. Thank you. And I'm gonna go sit my tail back down in that workroom. I am safe, honey. I did enough to be safe. Yeah, that and Snatch Game are like the only two I worry about. So like if I can just get safe, I can make it through the rest of them. I can make it through the rest of them, honey. That and Snatch Game. Design and Snatch Game. And they better not be the first 2 challenges. I'm like, fuck, y'all really want me to go home. But yeah.
They'd be gunning for you.
That part. So, we are done here. LaCresha, let's go ahead and wrap up. Where can they find you on social media?
You can find me at Cresha McGill. That's CRESHAMCGILL on all social media.
And you can find me on all social media platforms at Simply Desmond. That's SIMPLYDSMOND. Thank you so much for spending a piece of your day with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see y'all later. Bye.